Sunday, May 25th. I'm about to do another training day for Ragbrai. I've had about a little over a week off. We built a deck last Sunday and then it's been raining, which is probably good because my legs are pretty trashed from bending over doing a deck for an entire day. It was about a 10-hour day of putting in decking boards. So I'm getting back after it today. I'm going to try to do a little over 50 miles. I'm doing the Heritage Trail out to Dyersville and back. So let's go. All right, we are on the trail. It's a little chilly this morning. It's about 61 degrees. But we're getting after it. I forgot my headphones. It's gonna be a long day talking to the voices in my head. So let's see how it goes. On your left. This is my first ride with clip-in shoes. I got my fitting done, and they actually didn't have to raise my bars. They lowered my seat and tilted it forward a bit. And then I bought the shoes, rode on a trainer with them to see how to clip in and out. And I took them in a field by my house to actually ride outside without the trainer. But yeah, this is my actual first official ride on the trail or anything with them. And of course I forgot to turn on my mileage, so I just did that. Oh boy. What the hell is going on? Well, my mileage isn't mileaging. I don't know what's going on with that. At least I know the trail is, it's 52 miles out and back, so I don't know what's going on with this thing. I wonder if it's not picking up a GPS signal or something. Turn it off, turn it back on. Maybe it's because I was already moving. No, I don't know what's going on with this piece this morning. Unbelievable. Technology just pisses me off. All right, we got no music today. We got no speedometer. We're just raw dogging it. Yeah, great. I forgot to take shit out of my pocket too. Stop once again. We got keys and a wallet, which is just not cool because that's flopping around in pockets. God damn. My life is hectic. I always have so much shit going on. Knowing that I have things to do after this, my brain ain't braining because I'm trying to hurry the fuck up and get going to get my mileage in so I can get back home, do everything else I got to do. God damn it, it'd be nice to just have one thing to do. And of course, I'm the one that puts it all on myself. So I can't blame anyone but myself. I really want to get to the point I can just be Krista and I enjoying our goddamn lives without running 2 businesses and multiple responsibilities. Anyway, I'm gonna quit bitching, enjoy the weather, which is cold. I should just be happy that I have the privilege to do this. The money to buy the bike, the camera. Take steps to change our lives. Things will get better. Alright, we'll probably edit all this shit out of the video anyway. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the camera. Or we can just edit out the sound later. I don't know. The only one gonna listen to this is us. So I love you, baby. I'll see you later on. Had to stop. Check out these big fat turkeys in the field over here. It told me that using clip-in pedals I was going to feel different muscles working, and I do, but I'm not sure if it's just because of fatigue from doing the deck last weekend and my muscles are already a bit rocked from that, or if these are just new muscles. I don't know. I definitely feel it in my psoas and the backs of my hamstrings. But yeah, my hamstrings were getting stretched, bending over, putting in decking screws, so I don't know. Either way, my body will get used to this. My feet ache a little bit. That could just be the shoes breaking in, or getting used to pulling the pedal up and down, I don't know. Crossing this old train bridge. They just built the wood decking on top of the old train trestle going across there, which is cool. Set out this morning and forgot my headphones, and I thought it was going to be an annoying, boring day, but it's actually pretty nice. I can hear all the birds chirping, like I'm noticing smells and paying attention to everything around me, so it's a little bit of a different experience. I'm not saying I'm going to ride every day without headphones, but I don't mind it. So about 15 miles into the ride, just stopped along the side of the trail here, this little picnic area, so I can eat a little something, keep my energy up, and then just keep on trucking to Dyersville. Had about a little over 10 miles left to go to get there. Then I'll be heading back for Dubuque. This has to be one of the most perfect pasture settings. These cattle are just grazing in this beautiful grass. Look at that weeping willow tree along this creek. That's so cool. So I made it to the Dyersville access on the Heritage Trail. I made it out to Dyersville. The Heritage Pond, where I started, is 25 miles back that direction. But I'm gonna head in this direction into the town of Dyersville. Might be a couple extra miles, 2-3 miles, to go get some food. Because all I've had is carbs this morning. I want some actual breakfast. I'm gonna go do that, and I'll see you in a bit. So I got my GPS working, my mileage. I guess it's appropriate right when I got to Dyersville, so I can see the actual mileage from where I'm headed to get breakfast and then going back. And then I could just double that. Yeah, I don't know what happened this morning. If I just didn't hit the button right at the right time. I don't understand this thing. I'm just an amateur out here winging it, like I do with everything else in life. Just jump in feet first, try to tread water. Eventually I learn to swim. I wish the whole trail was paved like this. This is freaking awesome. This is beautiful. This is so smooth. Feels great on my knees and my ass riding on this smooth stuff. I wonder what it would cost to pave the entire Heritage Trail. I definitely don't have the money, but man, that would be great. This is a sweet section of road. That was undoubtedly one of the busiest Casey's gas stations I've ever been into. But should be a good kind of indicator what Ragbrai is going to be like. I imagine that's going to be even more crazy. Apparently there's some baseball games going on in town today, so all the parents and kids were in there getting stuff to eat. So I didn't know if I was going to get pizza or not. They just had a pizza come up right when I walked in, but there was a line of people. And then I ended up getting the last slice. So that worked out. So I made it back to near Farley on the trail. Had to stop and use the restroom, and my legs literally feel like they're about to explode out of their skin. Whew, I don't know. I think maybe I need to get some electrolytes at this point. I ate, so I don't know. I guess my body's just got to get used to this stuff. Just going non-stop as part of training. But yeah, this is a rough place to be. I think I felt kind of similar to this on Mother's Day. I don't remember how many miles I was at that point, but yeah, right now I think I'm about 32 miles in for the day. So I'm gonna hit some electrolytes, get back on the trail, and head home. I think I want to invest in a mirror for my helmet, definitely, because I have like some severe arthritis in my neck and spine, and my neck is always hurting in general, but leading forward on this bike, it makes it a little more painful. So trying to turn my head to look back and see if anyone's behind me is kind of a task. Like, I almost got to turn my body to look back, which makes the bike want to veer off the trail, which is pretty sketchy. I don't want to be doing that. So I think I'm just going to have to invest in a mirror so that I don't have to turn my head like that. Be a little safer. Turned onto somebody's blacktop driveway. It happens to run perpendicular to the Heritage Trail. So I'm gonna ride on this little smooth pavement for a bit. It's kind of nice after being on those bumpy gravel road. Weather today is just outstanding. I'm still wearing a long sleeve t-shirt, or I guess long sleeve Moisture Wick shirt with a short sleeve one underneath of it, and I'm sweating, but there's enough of a cool breeze that I'm not overheated. It's pretty awesome. Sure, you can hear those headwinds. Well, I crashed. Completely spaced off when I was stopping to stretch. That my feet were clipped in. Immediately fell on my side, landed on my hip, my elbow, left side. So I imagine that's gonna hurt later. Got some scuffs on my bike now, so that sucks. Brake lever, a little scratched up and dinged up on the bars there. It's like something, nope, that's just dust. Scraped on the brand new pedal, scrape here on the back. Damn it. Seat. Unbelievable. Well, everybody said it was going to happen when you go to clip in shoes. Ridiculous. I think my adrenaline's good enough right now that I don't feel it really. Just a little bit in the elbow and knee, but I'm sure I'm going to feel it later. Well, I'm rolling again after my accident there, and it doesn't feel great pedaling. My left knee's pretty sore. I feel it in my hip and psoas. Not much I can do. Gotta get back. Just gotta muscle through it. Nobody out here to hold my hand and carry me. It's up to me to do it, so we're doing it. I'll just ice up later, take some ibuprofen, CBD, something like that. Just deal with it. I got hurt my ego more than anything, the crash. Just stupid. And of course it was on the one paved part. I stopped on a bridge that was paved. So I didn't land on gravel, I landed on the pavement. It had knocked my chain off too that I didn't notice, but I got that hooked back up. It worked fine. I was worried, oh, I should check my shifting. My shifter got a little wrecked. It seems to be shifting okay. Oh geez, that was loud. Yeah, it's shifting down, shifting back up. So the shift lever didn't get broken, just scuffed. Thank God. I would have sucked the damage of the bike to the point I couldn't ride it from out here, or get hurt to where I can't ride it. Really got to pay attention with these pedals. I was doing good all day, and then just that moment completely spaced off that I was clipped in. Down I went. Just went through Durango, stopped to have a little snack. It's weird eating this much, but everybody tells me you got to keep your carbs up. But we don't got much to go. We got about 3.5 miles back to the trailhead, and then we'll be done for today. All right, rolling back into the Heritage Pond parking area. On your right, hi. Just got back from riding out to Dyersville, back at the Heritage Pond parking area. Did 53 miles today. My ego, I think, is hurt more than my knee, but I'm sure I'm gonna have to ice it when I get home after crashing. So I'm gonna go get a shower and some rest. See you next time. Thanks for watching.